bring an emotion? Is the story told? From beginning to end. Somebody who has not been in the workshop, the national one, atuambie ni nini naendelea. I'm told the microphone is up. Somebody, I'm not Mr. Wanda, I don't have any professor to give you a job at KICD, but take advantage. Vice Chairman is here, anakuona. Next time you'll be the one facilitating. It should be. Faruk, what should be? Faruk, kuja, njoo. There is one here.
Okay, she thinks from the story there are two sweethearts. So they love a lot, they love each other very much. So they used to be together until I saw one of them at the end died, and the other partner is really discouraged. He has lost hope, and so the sweetheart goes to see the grave of the husband, of the sweetheart.
I saw a lady here. Let's appreciate. Faruk mpatie.
Okay, thank you. So I saw it starting with a love story, whereby and then they were engaged, and then they did a wedding, a church wedding, and then later on the man trained to be a soldier, and then he flew, whereby being posted to that area that has a camel, and then they were fighting, and then he was shot and he died. So later he was brought back and buried, and then we are seeing the wife and the daughter are going to do the remembrance there by placing a flower.
Kindly let us appreciate them. Thank you so much. That's it. Very clear. Progression, characters are clear. You can see when he's a soldier, when he transits from being a father to a soldier. Out of his country, you can see the place he calls where camels are, maybe the Arabian countries, the desert, and then it's brought back and is buried. There is even a child that has come from that. Story has ended, story had a beginning, isn't it? Give us those kinds of stories. Now we move to physical quality. This is music, quality of music and soundtracks. And I know that we have a lot because our rules book, I remember Alex telling me this, that yesterday in our group we couldn't move because everybody anasema, is it lyrics? I wish chairman was here, Jael. Is it lyrics? Is it percussion? Percussion are those instruments. That is it a band? What is wrong? In some levels, at lower levels, you are judged or not judged against this. I know that at one time we had issues with what? They were called what? Copyright. We had issues of copyright. I don't know where you know that even me, that rule is vague to me. But I also know that when you watch, and I'm asking the committee to consider this, when you watch serious dance competitions, like Strictly Come Dancing, most of them, those people dance to music. They'll be given a song. In fact, you'll be assigned. You are dancing to Mariah Carey's this, or you are dancing to Bob Marley's this, and then you dance to it, and how creatively you bring it. Because there are certain songs, like yesterday we were having the Jamaican farewell. If you listen to that song, it can easily be danced to, because it's talking about that girl in that city, that you left that girl and she was, you know, dancing and doing all those kinds of things. So, what kind of music? We have tried everything. I remember one time on stage, those who have been in this festival, you know, with the Lions High School, I even brought a band. About 4 people were playing the band, the others were dancing. We have tried everything. Maybe on this music issue, I know there are issues with copyright, Jael, but the committee should come out so that it is completely clear on how well we handle music. But where we are at, that we are supposed to create our music. I know we don't create our music, we dim the words, then we take the sounds. Na tunapanga, and then we bring to the festival. It works. You know, Kenya, we have a lot of shortcuts. That is how we survive. Choice of music, quality of soundtracks, choose music that resonates. Choose music that resonates. You know, there are some songs, you give these little children that we are training, or little boys and girls, or young people, young adults that some of us have in the university, they can't relate. So the choice of music makes the dancers to be so dull. Your story is wonderful, but your choice of music. These kids love music. So sometimes, you know, try to venture into various forms of music. One time at school in Western, walitusumbua sana music festival, when they came up with a reggae. Which one was that? Reggae beat. And everybody in the hall was on that. It resonates. So when you're choosing your music, I am insisting and still saying, nobody says that you must have various musics in a modern dance. You can still have one soundtrack. You got that? That is a soundtrack that sings throughout one song. Hawajamix ya huyu na huyu na huyu ndio to tell a story. You can use one and tell your story. You can sing to your, you can sing. I know it is a dance competition, but I think if you want to sing and dance, hiyo ni shauri yako. We will still be looking at how good you are singing. Are they melodious? But it might distract you. So let us look at a few examples. Just look at that. Catholic. If you are Catholic, like Penina is, I'm telling you that touches. I'm closer to God or to the Pope. The next one. The man is selling his TP. He's selling, I'm selling my TP. You know, he's selling his TP. And he has composed his song. Hiyo ni yake. You will be attracted to buy his TP because of kiuno. Kiuno yake inazunguka. Ebu tena hiyo. I am selling my TP. You know, hii uchumi imetupeleka mbaya. You have to get a marketing strategy. I would have bought that TP. But I don't know whether it's TP or TB. He's selling his TB. Okay. Props. I've always said, let them be minimal. Let them be minimal. Wajama, modern dance is different from cultural creative dance. Let us not fill the stage with leaves, hotel, kifagio, so many things in 7 minutes. And it's modern dance. I know it's African. Let the props be appropriate. Let them be minimal. Let them be used to tell the story. Let us not have props that a child is struggling with to tell the story. And in this stage, we have always given very good examples. We have given examples of umbrellas. We have given examples of mirrors. We have given examples of so many other things, props that can be used. Let them be used to facilitate and not hamper the dance. Look at that set scene, because I'm moving to costume and scenic design. Look at that. Again, pay attention. See all those props. Yes. Move it.
Hello, guys.
Move it.
Hello.
Move it. Look at the props. But I want to see how the props are used.
Et c'est larmes coulant en silence, on entend toujours les cigales. On se blesse même avec 0 mot. Pourtant aucun mur sur cette terre ne pourrait étouffer le cri de nos phéromones. On risque pas de tenir longtemps. Tu m'as même comparé à Lucifer. Maintenant tu bois et tu veux bien de moi. Non mais j'hallucine. Je sais déjà ce que la distance entraîne. Soit c'est la guerre pendant 10 ans sans trêve, soit je la quitte en lui disant: bébé serre-moi fort que j'oublie que c'est le chaos. Autour c'est le chaos. Regarde-moi le destin par honte. Les dieux ont pas honte. J'ai tout foiré cette année, c'est toujours le chantier. Est-ce qu'on peut revenir en janvier? Son regard me traverse les mains comme une longue aiguille. On dirait bien qu'on est pris, nous deux dans la même voiture, on fonce vers la mort. On se déteste tellement qu'on refait l'amour. Parce que c'est comme dans la table, on n'a pas plein. Écoute sur son dos, mon tasse fait de l'aquaplane. Le problème c'est que ça me rappelle pourquoi je l'aime. Je revois le début, les premières semaines. On pourrait repartir à zéro, reprendre le premier avion comme dans un film de merde. Notre histoire n'aurait jamais pu finir dans le calme et la tendresse. Je te déteste comme cette phrase qui dit c'était trop amoureux. Je n'avouerai jamais que certaines de mes bonnes émotions m'effraient. Je te déteste comme cette phrase qui dit c'était trop amoureux.
If such a scene came to our modern dance, some adjudicator ataanza kusema, wewe umetuletea play. Hiyo table na nini yote. But you can see that every prop that was there, be it the table, be it the bed, everything, the chair, is used to propagate that violence, the fight in the house. These people are fighting everywhere. And they're using everything. Kama it was our Kenyan soldier, tungetumia mwiko. Yeah? They are fighting. The fight is so intense. And I'm saying, at the end of it all, you feel it. I can see your faces. Nimefurahi. Yani, ameua. Ameua. Na sasa venye ameua, sasa ndiye anaenda tena kumbembeleza. Ameshaua. Costume. Costume is very key in the modern dance. Very key. What is your costume? I keep on saying, even you, when you come to the workshop, uliangalia nguo, ukasema jae leo ni green, kesho ni gani, nitatembea huko watu wanione. Penina pia akasema hii yake ndio ile yake. Yesterday I saw Murungu, Esther, written all over, because she was presenting your costume. When Bwire was here with the kofia, ya baba yao, he was here, costume. What is your costume speaking about yourself? For the dance, for the modern dance. I have always said that for children, those who are producing for little children, color is everything. But depending again on the story you are saying. But children and color. Those of us who go to music festival again, where there are so many stories, when they are having that singing game, unaona the way those kids are colorful. Whether they are doing our African singing games or they are doing the European singing games, very colorful. That hiyo ndio watoto wanapenda. Now you go to university, the colors, you know, improve. When you go and put funny ribbons, ponytails on a university girl, anakuja nini? Maturity, ama ni trainer, kuna shida. Somebody has a problem. Let costume not be expensive. Tuache kufanya drama ikuwe expensive. Stories can be told with the cheapest of things. This year, all heads of schools, including me, were very stressed. Hatukukuwa na form 1 where we usually get money. And so, we put a lot of rules in our school, like mine. I told them, bwana chagueni chenye mnaenda kufanya. Mchague. Mimi niko kwa dance lakini zingine tutaacha na zingine tutafanya. When eventually we settled on modern dance, I told them I don't have money. That is the language of principles. And we are very angry at that time.
Yes, yes.
Sina pesa. So we are going, you must choose something that we can dance with the most minimum. And ladies and gentlemen, my personal testimony, see uongo, I spent the least and I went the farthest this year. Clap for me. I spent the least. I spent the least and went the farthest. I am talking about costume and I'm coming to it. You know, my dance was about what somebody was talking about here, hawkers. The problem with hawkers, Mama Mboga. And my teacher was saying, now we need to get costume for Mama Mboga. I told her, which Mama Mbogas wear costume? Gani hiyo? Ebu enda utafute dera. Enda tafuta dera. Madam, hiyo dera mpaka tununue yenye inafanana. Nani anafananaga kwa soko? Nani anafanana kwa soko? Hauna dera ya kutosha. Niko nazo. Then I'll borrow from the teacher's quarters enough deras. And I am proud of Phoebe. Where is Phoebe? Phoebe from Kisumu. Is it Kisumu boys? Because, what you know yo? Hayuko. She was our adjudicator, a bold adjudicator at the county. Phoebe gave those girls with the dera. Nilitumia dera. Hata yule askari kanjo, huyo ndio tulimshonea nguo. When my teacher was telling me, sasa tumnunulie sweater. Nikamuuliza, askari gani anaimba na sweater Kisumu? Because I know the price of a cardigan. Tukashona tu ile yellow na hiyo green. Tumeshamaliza kanjo. The others, dera. And I'm also happy that my worthy competitor, Madam Florence of Kisumu Girls, did a similar concept. Also, her dance was on dera. And we proudly carried the dera into the dance. Various deras. Dera yenye tumeomba huko kwa walimu. But the girls were able to dance in the dera. That is how cheap it was. Have I told you how cheap it was? Yes. That is it. And I'm not lying. That is the truth. A bold adjudicator gave us the best. And that is on record. Bob Otundo is here, my secretary. Gave us the best in costume. There are people who are really gone. Mimi huwa naangalia principles na hurumia. Especially those ones who are science. Bwana wananunua costume. Wananunua mwalimu anakuambia just the way the science teachers during science congress can make us buy what? Enzymes. Madam. So costume is everything. Look at your theme. Functionality. And those who are in the nationals, I was unfortunate enough to adjudicate in the university's bench. But my heart is always in the secondary, so I must run and see. This year watu walifanya vitu. There was a dance, I think it was from Rift Valley, some schools, ama Kitale. The costumes were on point. I think it was about cleaning something, dirty environment. Yeah, it didn't win, but the costume was appropriate. Please look at your costume, make sure it works with the theme, the functionality, look at color. Are you using color for color's sake? If I had time, I would demo. Like I'm seeing people in black, black, black. If I have black, 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 then I bring in green for a giant. What am I saying? What am I saying? Make sure your costume is aiding in dance. It is telling the story. Your costume. I feel sorry when our children are exposed indecently in the festival. Umeshonea kijana mwenye anataka kudance, long imembana. Akidance ndio hiyo imeraruka. Then the other people in the audience start laughing at them, especially the girls that they were tuning outside. So they feel very, very embarrassed. They don't know how to dance in Aquaribia. Let us be decent. Let us not take modern dance and say now we are going to expose our bodies. And I am really seriously, Dr. Cheno, with all due respect to our people in the university, please, they are still our children. When I was on the university bench, I was fed nudity and sex in the morning, at lunchtime, in the evening, at midnight. I was just sex, nudity. Until I told them, hey, mnafundisha nani hizi vitu na sisi ndio tuliwazaki? Mnafundisha nani? Aya, ona costume. Hey, Jaber. The pink lady. Look at that costume. And the dance. The next. Today, our youth. I'm happy that, and some of these you can think that I'm projecting things that are digital. Most of us have watched the Squid Game. Most of us, I don't know how many of you have watched the Squid Game. Nani ame watch Squid Game? It resonates very well with young people, and even you just go and watch it. Somebody has even thought of a costume about the Squid Game to sing or to dance. Point made. I'm being harassed and hata sijaanza. Use costume to identify character. I've said check on level of performance. You know, little children, there is some level hata ukiwafunga vizuri hapa na wakuje kudance, it will still be okay. But grown-ups, see how you dress your children well, but not expensively. Let us make drama affordable to anybody. Hata ile shule iko na students 24, the entire school population. And they can compete. use lights to give background if you want to. But now we are being encouraged to use digital technology to create backgrounds. And I was so happy when Mr. Pundo was saying that yesterday. And if you watch some of these competitive dance, the dance competitions, they create everything. I once had a privilege to sit in a theater in another country and watch Lion King. And using technology, 3D, things are like you are actually in the forest with the lions. It is so real. So you can still use that to create water, you can use it to create night, you can use it to create rain. So scenic design should aid in telling the story and not distract from it. I'm moving to choreography. There are some terrible choreographies, but I don't want to give that here because of time. I wanted to give an example. So Nick, I hope you are with me. I have actually covered choreography, but look at all those areas. Choreography involves creation, structuring of the dance, purpose, what story are you expressing, the process, which I've really covered. Where are you starting from? Where are you moving to? Have you chosen your characters? Have you chosen your genre? The technique, the dancers. Use variety of techniques. Dawn, get ready. We have techniques like retrograde, unison, so many others to create a dance. Don't just be linear. How about levels? How about dynamics? How fast is your dance? How slow? Is it a blend of fast and slow? Are there scenes where we see slowness? Are there scenes, or is it slow throughout? Let us not say that when a dance is slow throughout, it is boring. Is it telling the story? Symmetry. What about structure? Dawn.
Five, six, seven, eight.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me.
Up to the floor. A little demo because of time, but you have seen he's used the floor. I wish that would have done for us the fly or the catches. Those are all dynamics of dance. Let your dance not just be here too. Here too. Unangangana for 9 minutes uko tu hapo. Explore. Go down. If you can. I wish I would. Go down. Fly. Let us enjoy, but don't hurt yourselves. You know, as we eat ugali, sasa unaweza kuumiza watoto, pelekwe jela. The body is what everybody sees in a dance. That man was doing an advert of TP, decided to use one place. The lady was in a club dancing, dunia haina mambo, was using what God gave her. And then adding to it attitude. Yani ana dance hakuna hata kucheka bwana. Bata unamwangalia. Na nywele pia ameweka ile ya attract attention. So that is the body. You can use any part of your body. In the past I've given you examples of people using their fingers to tell a story, especially in the Indian dances. We can use our legs to do dances. Like if you're doing the Pantasula, you can use your arms, you can use your face to tell the story. So that one, run it very fast. Look at that. how are these body parts manipulated, controlled to help tell the story? Not that one. Not that one. Okay, as he's getting it, he's going to get it in a short while.
To show us something.
I don't think we've ever had anything like that.
Look at the arms. That is choreography, arrangement. I hope you saw that. So you can use and still come up with a beautiful story. Beautiful story. When you go to music festival, they're called what? The Western dances. You'll get a lot of ideas. This year we saw beautiful dances with umbrellas or the fans or just with the kofiyas. Beautiful ones. Very nice. Now, I want to I think that I have tried to cover as much as I can, unless there will be a question which I'll answer because of time. I want to move into digital choreography. Digital choreography. The world is going digital. We are all on our phones. Even when Penina is presenting, you are on your phone, most likely watching a digital content. And we really love watching dances on TikTok, on Instagram, on whatever. And yesterday we were told, why can't we use this gadget that we carry in our hand to make money, to advertise ourselves? And I think for that reason is why the team of Jael, Okwacho, and group decided that we look at it. Now, digital tools are being used in choreographic works. They are being used. And even in Kenya, many of our youth and even old people are dancing at home, posting it on social media, and making money. Some of them have become extremely popular. Even the man who we thought was just a nobody, dancing to, dancing irrelevant dances at very serious functions like funerals, which I'll put on there later, has now become a celebrity. The other day I saw him advertising something very, very serious, and he was using his dancing skills for that. So, modern choreographic performances are transforming within the culture of information society, incorporating themes of digital culture and artificial intelligence. I am also happy that the committee have moved ahead and given us a rider in our rules book about artificial intelligence. These days, even when we are doing, let's say, verses, especially in music festival, you look at a verse and you wonder, hii verse imeandikwa na AI ama ni nini? It is too perfect. And sometimes we want to mark people down. So we are going to see how best we are going to navigate this in our festival. We are saying dance is gradually going digital. How? We can stream in rehearsals. I hope you are seeing the angle I'm taking. You can stream in rehearsals. I don't have to be in Sega Girls with those girls every day to rehearse with them. Some of you do your dances and you tell me, Madam Penina, I'm posting to you my dance. Look at it. I am in Sega and you are in Naivasha Girls. And I tell you, work on this place and tweak this place so that it works. Your story is not flowing. The same thing, we can record or pre-record what we think is our dance moves and then stream them for the children to study. Digitizing dance can have a number of positive effects, e.g., enabling choreographers and dancers to polish dance steps, make better use of rehearsal time, share work remotely, that one I've just said, reduce injury, and preserve dance for the future. We have had our beautiful dances. How many of us have those dances? The minute tumeshindwa, that is the end of the story. In fact, we wonder, what was it that I danced last year? Even me, I've lost beautiful dances. I don't think we have ever produced a better dance than one that we produced with the Lions High School, Second Chance, where we did an Indian dance. I think it was the best, but today I keep on asking Nick, did you save it? Anybody around me who we train with, did we save it? Nobody saved it. So it's done. Digital choreography programs like Dance Designer allows choreographers to choose and connect pre-recorded stock. Just like music, there are certain platforms you go to and there is pre-recorded music. You just use it and lift it and use it in your dance. The same with apps like Dance Designer. We also have places where we can use 3D steps already pre-recorded. Now, in some advanced countries, they even have special shoes. They're called the pink shoe, where they have a design, they have a gadget that is implanted in that shoe. So that when a child is practicing, you are able to know how much energy, because some dancers want light feet. Some want heavy stepping on. Like if you are doing hip hop, you know hip hop is a heavy dance. So you cannot do that without heavy stepping. So if you are stepping lightly, like maybe you are on ballet or others, then now that is the wrong footwork. So when we have those kinds of gadgets, that is what we are talking about, technology. Through AI tools, dance creation is being transformed to enable everyone, me and you, to come up with beautiful choreographies at the comfort of our homes. I just picked one of them. You can check it later on, but you can also just Google and find a platform like Freebeat AI. It offers choreographers automated dance generators. It has generated dances. So you can look at them, show your students, screen them, or even from your phone, because some of our schools don't have those gadgets, and tell them, I want it done like this. Some of us, like you see me, I'm old school. So when you tell me to do those things Don was doing, I can't. Mimi najua tu hii yangu ya wazee. Hii ya kuzunguka hapa hapa. Now, you are training young people with energy. Hiyo yako hawapendi. Hiyo yako hawapendi. So, let them venture. You know, they can look at these things and tell them, this is how I want it to be done. And they also give you ideas like we were told yesterday. They also have, Freebit also has music synchronization tools that can link those movements, the dance movements, to the music. Look at how easy it is coming. And also creative visualization solutions. I have said that manual choreography is very, very heavy. Sometimes if you're not a patient person, you can give up on our children. Because unaambia, enda hivi. Sasa now do circular. Yeah, naenda hivi. Fanya tena. 1,000. You have screamed. You have screamed. Some of us who train in the music festival, they can say that line 20 times. Ufunge macho usikie. Or when we are training the dance, by the end of the day, mwalimu umechoka, watoto wamekasirika. They are so angry with you. They even hate coming for rehearsal. Why are we going through all that? We also want to enjoy these things. So we have AI and we have the digital platforms. I have said that Fitbit AI suggests moves across tiles. It's not just fixed. Though when we tried to look at it, because I have young adults in my house, we were not getting our Kenyan ones. That's why I'm saying maybe there are other platforms in Kenya, Jael, that we could use. But the Fitbit AI, the others, they have styles like hip hop, contemporary, salsa, quick step, those ones are there. Creators can use this to generate these other choreographed dance. AI or these digital platforms can also work on our backgrounds. And I think those who watch dance competitions, serious dance competitions, I'm a lover of Strictly Come Dancing. It is airing now, it's almost at the finals. The backgrounds are created using technology. So you want a shop, it is created. That is the scenic background. You want a library, it is created. You want a song that is, a choreography that is on the ocean, it is created using technology. So light and everything, that one can be created to add flair to the performance. We have also said that these platforms help simplify moves for students. You can repeat 1,000 times by elevating videos into seamless dance sequences. It helps them. We are going to teach students, and when you go to the senior school, they're called what, those books? That book, as we call them, syllabus or whatever, design, curriculum design. If you look at our area, they have taken contemporary dance, they have taken the Kenyan dance, year one. And the first thing they're telling you is how much you are going to use technology to help. And technology doesn't mean you have to have a projector. Technology is as simple as the gadget you are carrying in your hand. How creatively you use it. So it can also help us, now that we are moving into class, to create tailored lesson plans that will be more engaging and more interactive with the students. I have given a detailed, which I'm going to leave with the officials, which they'll share with you. You can try step-by-step guide to using AI tools for choreography. That one I'm not going to do because of time. Step 1, step 2, how you select, how you do that until you generate a dance. I want to look at the power of the social media platforms. They are key in disseminating dance performances, e.g. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Very, very important. We use these social media platforms to reach people all over the world. A dance that is done in Kenya can reach the entire world in seconds. And you know that the minute we have followers, then we are able to create money for ourselves. People are becoming rich who are not even choreographers because they are just doing dance. I showed you the first two dances, especially the boy and the girl, who are standing side by side. They are dancing. If you go to TikTok, they are all over. Like every day they are posting. But there could be people who are following them. Like you can't help sometimes just picking on them and checking. And that way, so long as you have followers, then you are getting money. So let us use this because we are now being trained to go back to school and use these things to also enrich ourselves and also market ourselves, market our children and the schools or institutions that we are teaching in. Let us look at areas of intersection. Are we there? Digital choreography tools, softwares, and applications. We have that. They give us dance form, e.g., lab and writer, choreograph. It is not, it's called choreograph with the capital G, 3-bit AI. We want to have motion capture. Those who are going to be doing modern dance in film. It creates a detailed motion analysis of choreographed sequences. You can even use that in classroom. You want to teach steps on, let's say, contemporary dance. Motion capture will help you. We have interactive dance performance sensor technology. That one we still don't have in Kenya, maybe some places. Wearable sensors that track movement in real time. I've talked about the shoes. Video and project mapping. The ones that you use, you have it on your phone, you can map it on, on something like this, or on a screen in your school, or wherever, on a wall. We have video art. Integrates pre-recorded video footage with live dancing, offering new layers of storytelling, especially on TikTok. And then we have online platforms and digital media, which is social media. This enables performers to share and reach out to the global market. Finally, the challenges. And as we look at challenges, let us get back to our rules book. 13, page 26, 13.5. On use of artificial intelligence, digital tools and external input. So that you don't say, Madam Penina said. And so where are we going? It says, all works presented at the festival shall be original creations developed by the learners and their bona fide institutions. The use of, okay, that one we know, plagiarization. 5.52, the festival recognizes the emerging role of artificial intelligence in creative process. However, to preserve authenticity and creativity, the use of AI tools in the development of scripts, film content, and performance material shall be limited to a maximum of 20% of the total creative input. Jael, I'll call you here to explain. You have a lawyer. Because people are going to use 20% of AI. Institutions shall ensure that any AI-assisted content is properly, I think that is where the catch is properly disclosed. Properly disclosed. I have used, right in your synopsis, that adjudicators, please, I have used AI 20% in this dance performance. Disclose. But if they find that you did not disclose, then you will be penalized. The executive committee reserves the right to deploy AI detection or verification tools. Especially, I think those are things like Play. When you just download a Play, because of AI has generated for you a Play, then it can be detected. Watapata, watakupata. Where the executive committee determines that content presented is substantially non-original, plagiarized, or exceeds the permitted threshold of AI generated. Permitted threshold is 20%. Please get it right. You will suffer all those things: disqualification, embarrassment. Those adjudicators wa chini wa mti watakucheka, watakusema. you'll be embarrassed. So what are our challenges with AI? Number one, technical limitation. Technical limitation. Dependence on technology may lead to technical glitches or mistakes and limitation in performance execution. I think all of us are aware that there is a year that Wafula with Dagoretti and Nairobi, they were going to give us a beautiful buire, a beautiful cultural dance with technology background. And we were all looking forward to see how that was going to manifest itself. Kenya power. Kenya power. Technology. Failed. And the worthy competitors were really happy. Why are we having that heart? Me, I was really looking forward to seeing that. I really wanted to see that. So sometimes these things can fail, just like they fail us here. So don't be over-reliant on it. That is a limitation or a challenge. Now, two, the cost and accessibility. We know the kind of institutions where we are. The good news is what we were given yesterday. I hope you were listening. We were told, make use of the Kenya Cultural Center. I know that some of our schools, even reaching that place is a nightmare. Walimu unaenda kulala nje. Unataka pa DM. Itoke wapi? Watoto hawajalipa fee. Ninatuma hao watoto on Monday. Ngoja. So, that is it. Then finally, so it's expensive. The softwares may be expensive. And sometimes trainers may not have the knowledge until we are trained. Then three, balancing tradition and innovation. That is where my point is. How delicately are we still going to be creative choreographers? Think our stories, think our songs, and use AI so that AI does not take over from us. That balance. I have said there, striking a balance between traditional dance choreography and a new technological method can be challenging. Others argue that it limits or diminishes creativity. You know that some of these things, ChatGPT, it's called chat what? Solves all our problems. These days we don't even need to struggle. So, how are we still going to remain relevant? How are we going to tap into our creative juices to remain relevant in this festival? One or two, I want that one of the cow first, though it's not a dance. Technology, yeah? Is it possible? Technology, yeah? Technology has done that. The monkey painting the cow and the cow doing as the kiss. Technology. Another one? Not that one. Oh, okay. So I think then with that, ukiitwa unaweza kuzungusha hivyo. You are seeing the way the man is shaken when the wife comes and finds some random lady giving him a flower, a red one. Now, I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've really struggled with a very difficult area. I hope nimejaribu. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for honoring me. I'll give the notes so that you can watch them, plus the videos. Please watch them, but let us see you coming with very creative items in the festival. Venture. Let me tell you my trick. Being a school principal is sometimes tunaitwa wezi, lakini it's difficult to steal. But you can get money genuinely from that school. Genuinely. I make sure I support even if it is one item. And I make sure that item, whether it is in ball games, hata kama tu ni yule mtoto mwenye anarucha short put, I am there in the games. Padiem. Music festival. I go for something very strange. Yenye pengine haiko Nyanza. Very strange, like a Borana dance. I tell them, imba, like this year tulifanya na kitu inaitwa sijui nini. Ile ya Faruk. Faruk were with you competing. Inaitwa nini? Kaswida. Hey, nikamwambia imbeni, you know guys, you have beautiful voices. Hey, sing. Ninajitetea. I must reach Meru. Music festival is how many days? Nani anaenda kuangalia program aseme unaenda one day? I'm the AIE older. Siringi, I'm just telling you. Hata wewe ukiwa in my position, those are legal ways. Legal. I make sure I'm in Meru and I'm always there. Drama festival. I have always said, wacha kungangana na kila kitu. But because students are many in school, huwa ninaacha tu. Fanyeni tu, I relax. I don't input a lot of things. Just to go to the festival. Wanaanza kuangushwa moja moja. Choral verse libaki, sijui nini libaki, sijui nini libaki. Tunaenda tena, wengine you don't get stressed. Some of us are too greedy, you want to carry everything. Wengine watafanya nini? I make sure one, nimeweka roho. Hata kama ni solo dance. Kwanza that one is very easy. One child. Festival is 10 days. Mzigo haraka. Tunakuja. Festival. Tumeingia. The easiest of them all is film. Film, just go and do something. Random. Na mnaona hizi vitu tunafanya hapa tamliniona kwa screen. Simuliona? Mazuwa mugati fresh. Fanya kitu tu, ukimaliza unabeba CD. And one child to justify that you did not eat alone. Unaenda festival. Have a blessed day.
Wow. I believe that if knowledge was a flame, then today the mother of modern dance has set the house on fire. True? Wow, that was very good. Our mother of modern dance, Madam Penina. So I want us to celebrate and also appreciate her. And I want us to do it in a very interesting way. Kule Eastern kuna mahali panaitwa Ukambani. Mnajua Wakamba, sio? So I want us to give her flowers. Na Wakamba wanapenda maua sana. And then she's also a mother. And she told me she's a grandmother of a child who just graduated in grade 6. So if she's a grandmother doing all the dance, I believe we can do better. Modern dance has been growing year in, year out since 2013. And I believe that even next year, we are going to do a lot of what she has said. There were very many questions yesterday in our SIG, so I believe we are going to continue the questions, Madam Penina, in our groups later today. So kindly we stand so that we appreciate her. Tusimame, tutaokota maua. Tutaokota maua ya different colors. Wakamba wanasema ma blue, ma yellow, ma green, na ma land. So you're going to give her 4 flowers. Tutachukua kando, alafu tutampatia. Then I'll give the mic to Okwacho. So tuanze na side ya right. Mambulu, okota. Unasema pia. Tuanze na mambulu. Mambulu. Ma yellow. Ma lendi. Mangilini. Aya, tumpatie Madam Penina. Wow, tumpigie kofi moja. Thank you very much. Okwacho.
Thank you very much, Desi, for chairing that session, and thank you very much, our mom of the modern dance, Madam Penina. Fellow thespians, I thought we would have finished our sessions by 1:30. We only left with stand-up comedy and a very brief session, but because of time, I think we can break for lunch, then come back for 1 hour. Will that be okay? So that we go for our SIG. So we go for lunch at exactly 2:15. Let us be seated so that we can wind up. Thank you very much. Murigi.
Atasikia spiritual leader, tafadhali mgoje kidogo, tusubiri tuombee chakula tafadhali. Walimu tafadhali. Our spiritual leader uko wapi? Harakisha tafadhali, tusiende.
Father, we pray for this meal as we are going to take it. We bless it in Jesus' name.
Asanteni sana. Pia mnakumbusha kwamba wale ambao tunalita huko nje na hizo chupa za plastic za maji, tafadhali walimu tuwe watiifu. Look for a place udispose hiyo chupa yako ya maji, usitupe kule kwa compound ya Kisumu Girls. Let's keep Kisumu Girls clean. Kwa hivyo tafadhali walimu, tafadhali. Asanteni sana. Niko na miwani pia, iwapo umepoteza miwani kuja kwangu unione. Asante.
Vile vile unakumbushwa kwamba kesho jioni saa 12 kuna Baba Night. Wale ambao wanataka kumkumbuka baba wakutane Dondes kesho jioni. Mtafute Sheila, ujiandikishe kwake kwa shilingi 800. Asanteni.
Asante. Mnakumbusha kwamba kuna Baba Night, msisahau. Ni hapo kesho ama leo? Kesho saa ngapi? Haya, watu wale wapenzi wa Baba Night, kumbukeni ni pale kesho maeneo yale ya Dondes, tufike pale. Na pia ujue, tafuteni Sheila kutoka Kisumu. Wale ambao mngependa kuingia pale Baba Night, tafadhali tafuta Sheila kutoka maeneo haya ya Kisumu. Na kwa hivyo pia mnakumbushwa tuwe wasafi. Ukimalizia na hiyo plastic